Good morning, Richland Hills. Mayor Curtis here, back with a recap of last night's City Council meeting. We started the evening by welcoming and congratulating 2 council members who were sworn in following the May election. Congratulations to Allison Barger, Place 3, and Athena Campbell, Place 5. We're grateful for your willingness to serve the Richland Hills community. I also want to thank our outgoing council members, G.W. Estep and Teresa Bledsoe, for their service, time, and commitment to the City of Richland Hills. Council also elected Mike Witt, Place Win, to serve as Mayor Pro Tem for the coming year. The Mayor Pro Tem steps in when the mayor is unavailable and may represent the city at meetings, events, and other official functions. We also recognize 3 city employees for 5 years of service: William Ethan Irwin, Lynn Nguyen, and Valeria Nguyen. We appreciate their dedication to our organization and to the residents we serve. During the work session, Council discussed several important items. First, Council reviewed proposed updates to the 2024 building and fire codes. These updates are intended to keep Richland Hills aligned with current safety standards and regional practices. Council directed staff to move forward with draft updates, but also asked staff to carefully review how these changes could affect remodels and renovations. The goal is to protect health and safety without stifling reinvestment or making it harder for residents and property owners to improve their properties. Council also discussed the new Public Beautification and Art Advisory Committee. Staff received direction to proceed with board member recommendations, which will come back to the City Council at the next meeting. This committee will help advise the city on public art, beautification, and projects that enhance our community pride. Another discussion focused on accessory structure standards. Council gave clear direction to update the height definition in the zoning ordinance so that the average roof line is used as the top of the measurement, instead of architectural features such as dormers, cupolas, or chimneys. Council also asked staff to review size and scale based on land use and zoning categories, so the ordinance is clearer and easier to apply consistently. Council then reviewed the fiscal year 2026 year-end budget and revenue projections. Sales tax revenues are projected to come in below the adopted budget, and staff presented a stabilization approach to help protect core services while maintaining financial flexibility. Council supported pausing the general fund transfer to the Strategic Initiatives Fund, holding oil and gas fund expenditures, holding Glenview-related funding and transferring those dollars to Booth Callaway, and ending the transportation subsidy once the current funding is exhausted. Council also discussed replacement options for the city's information technology infrastructure. This is a major operational issue because our technology systems support public safety, finance, records, cybersecurity, and daily city operations. I directed staff to put together a council committee to discuss this further. That committee will include Mike Witt, Roland Govius, and John Skier, who will meet with Toto Verdi and Sheena McCachran to prepare a final plan of action for the City Council to consider on June 8th. Council also discussed expectations for fiscal year 2027 budget process. The direction was to focus on core services, use conservative revenue assumptions, avoid adding new ongoing expenses without offsetting revenue, prioritizing capital needs, continue looking for economic development opportunities that can help replace lost revenue, and protect the city's fund balance. In the regular session, Council unanimously approved the consent agenda, which included approval of the previous meeting minutes. Council also unanimously approved an employment agreement with City Secretary Lisa Boyd. Board appointments, Council appointed Pete Ayita and Lynette Hart to the Planning and Zoning Commission. Council also appointed Allison Barger and Athena Campbell to the Crime Control and Prevention District. Finally, Council discussed upcoming meeting dates and decided to keep both June meetings while canceling the first meeting in July. Thank you to everyone who attended, watched online, or continues to stay engaged in the work of your city. We have important budget and infrastructure decisions ahead, and will continue to keep residents informed every step of the way. Thank you, Richland Hills, and have a great day.